Free State. Our reporter Masego Rahlaga is in Bloemfontein for us. Bloem, of course, known, Shahan, as corruption capital, following those allegations against Ace Magashule, and that is the person, Masego, that you have there with you.
That's correct, Michelle. And of course, if we look at the ANC in the Free State, they're actually leading the board. Their numbers are at 61.1% compared to 69% in the 2014 national and provincial elections. They're followed by the DA. They seem to be growing. That's the DA. They are at 18% after 16.23% in 2014. But of course, Michelle, we know that there's still a long way to go. The capturing of the votes will continue. But let me go straight to the SG of the ANC. Ace Magashule, thank you for joining us. You're live on ENCA. Now, it seems the people of the Free State are giving the ANC yet another chance, despite, the allegations of corruption that have been leveled against some members, including yourself, SG.
Well, the ANC is the only hope of the people of South Africa as well as the people of the Free State. The ANC was born in this province, and there is no way that the ANC will go down. We will get the overwhelming majority which we have been getting all the years. And we are actually even going to do better because the VDs which have not yet been counted are the VDs in our strongholds. We are expecting more. We are just disappointed yesterday by the weather across the province and also in the country. But yeah, we are confident, and it's a good sign that the ANC will still be in power and the ANC will continue with its mandate.
But do you think you deserve these votes, particularly in the Free State, where people are, the unemployment rate is very high? We drove around, there's very little development in some of the areas in Bloemfontein, for instance. Vrede also, we were there, sad situation, the youth is not working, they're drinking all day. Do you think the ANC deserves this chance again from the people of the Free State?
Well, between 2009 and 2016, the ANC in this province created more than 1 million jobs. I don't know what people are saying. Unemployment is across. The population of the Free State is small. So when you talk percentages, you must talk numbers. Don't talk percentages of unemployment. You'll see that indeed government has done the necessary work. And that's why people still have confidence, even those unemployed, even those who don't still have houses, those who don't have water. They are saying the only hope is the ANC. So they are not actually looking at what the media is always saying and pumping.
Okay, so you do think that the ANC deserves the second chance, this chance again from the people of the Free State, despite all the allegations that you've been embroiled in?
Well, allegations are allegations. The people don't just believe these allegations. If these allegations were supposed to be believed, there was no way the people will actually still continue voting the African National Congress.
Now, SG, I don't know if you'll be able to answer this, Michelle, and if maybe he can't, I'll call the chairperson of the Free State in the province. But we know that there's a certain faction of the ANC in the province. Yes, the court did dismiss the case when they were not agreeing on the list, the conference list from the Free State that was sent to the IEC. Already we see some infighting there. What are we going to do about it if they still decide to pursue?
There is no infighting. There are individuals who did not make it in the list conference of the ANC, who did not make it in terms of the guidelines of the ANC, who were not nominated by 10 branches out of 309 branches in the Free State. They were not nominated by 10 branches. And the appeals committee, which was led by Nkosazana Dlamini Zuma, indicated that these people who lodged obligations, the appeals committee themselves opened the box, and they said, and we have written to those people before, long time ago, that you were nominated by 2 branches, you were nominated by 4 branches, therefore you did not even qualify to be in the ballot box. That's factual. So people are trying their best. They are just trying to tend the image of the African National Congress in the Free State. The Free State is solid, is united. There are no factions. If there are few individuals who are not happy, you can't call that the ANC has factions. 4, 5, 10 people cannot be a faction. And that's why we are happy that the leadership of the Free State is still running the Free State as humble leadership, as good leadership, as strong leadership. And despite what these people have actually done, as individual members of the ANC, the communities of South Africa, of the Free State, have shown that the ANC, under this leadership, is still the hope of the people of the Free State.
Now, nationally, the SG, the ANC is still leading, but I just want to ask, what decision, have you taken any further decision around the allegations around you and the former president with the party ATM?
That was nonsense. There's no way we can campaign for the ANC and we form another party. It doesn't make sense. And that chap is not even known, was once a member of ATM. And I think the ATM has clarified that position. I've never met anybody from that calling himself Secretary General or President of ATM. Yeah.
Any other decision that you've taken with regards to, of course, the allegation that you made that your phone was tapped, for instance, by some of your colleagues, which obviously worried a few people because, this allegation came out just a few days before elections. What's the way forward there? Are we done with that case? Is that over now?
Well, we're focusing on elections. We said we'll see all these matters. The thing's not over. We'll deal with it after elections. And I'm sure Comrade Paul Mashatile has confirmed that phones are backed.
Thank you very much, SG, for joining us on ENCA. Well, Michelle, that was, of course, the National Secretary General of the ANC, Ace Magashule. He is here, of course, because he was once the Premier of the Free State, and he is from here. He was Premier for quite a long time, from 2009. So obviously he would know the province a lot more than I do.
Former Premier of the Free State, Ace Magashule, and the ANC Secretary General there, telling our reporter Masego Rahlaga that the people of South Africa, the people of the Free State, still have faith in the governing party.